The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original, and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vieira gets a foot in here. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Thuram. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Cantona. Deco. And it's Scholes. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now that looks a decent ball. Makelele clears it away. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And here's Suarez. Thuram. Deco. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Makelele can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Now, can he find a finish? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass isn't the best. Cantona. Vieira. Zola puts his foot on the gas. Now, can they get him away? Cantona. That's good vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. And he's let fly! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Vieira. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Deco cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Vieira. And it's Van Bouten. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Good take, and is he in?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Club America come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Deco. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Cantona. Played out wide. And it's Maldini. Good chance here! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A probing pass, and a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. An instinctive delivery. Van der Sar claims it safe hands. Club America are looking to go forward now. Zola. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Zola. Scholes is the team's great visionary, and they can counter here. And he's forced to go back. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. Club America, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it into space. Thuram.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Deco. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Pinches it off him. Pull it. Vieira. Aim forwards. Neatly clipped into space. Van Basten! Think that's a corner? Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Scholes. Number 24, Makalele. Coming on the field, number 9, Rui Costa. Number 3, Grant.
So that's going to be another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. Araujo gets it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. That's a cute ball. Araujo calmly anticipates. Pelé wriggles his way through. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Keeper's dealt with that. They get a throw in. Eto'o. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what a mistake!
There will be 3 minutes added
Pirlo
time.
cuts it out. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Pele, Albert Ferrer, promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Rooney. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Pele.
Turns and goes back. And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Club America certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouragement.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Rashford. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well measured. He's free, he has got space. Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kessié produces the perfect tackle there. Irwin. Played out to the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Luis Suarez. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Played into space. That's good vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rashford. Beckham. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Kessié. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Baron. And it's Beckham. Casemiro, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Beckham.
That's going in strongly.
Shifted upfield. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's been given away. And a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, important interception. It's a threatening ball. Rashford, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham goes steaming forward. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Casemiro. Baron. Kessié. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Nice control. Casemiro deals with that comfortably. Caught offside that time. And this is Luis Suarez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rooney. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kessié. Played down the flank. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Rodri. And this is Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Number 13.
And this can he finish?
Number 10.
And he's straight offside.
Number 29. Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
That is ended up in no man's land. Irwin, looking for the run. And he's diving header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Veron. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Can he get it through?
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Neymar. Great vision. That's beautifully weighted. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Time and again they are repelled.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. Beckham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's found a way past, and it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Andy Cole. Coming on the field is number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that was very necessary. Totti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Best. That's a good ball out wide. Thinks about the shot. Oh, good-looking ball.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vinicius Junior tries to play it through. Suarez is onto this. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's a promising position. So much time and space here. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Beckham looking to get on the end of this.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Varane. Coming on to replace him is number 2. Substitution.
It's bounced back off the post. And one more try. Frimpong gets good distance on it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Shevchenko. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. I think we're just about done here. Casemiro. And here's Park Ji-sung.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's picked it up out wide. 2 minutes to be added on. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vigo wins the duel this time. He's in space and looking for options. Scholes. Nice control. And it's Casemiro. He's looking wide. Aimed in towards the centre.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Vigo gets into a good position. Vigo crosses. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. And he was quick to react. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A corner it is then.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
McTominay can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Ronaldinho. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Melbourne City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pirlo. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Scholes. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Here comes the... climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Chance for a shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Irwin. Cross from Irwin. And that is expertly dealt with. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eriksson, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's run loose here. Now it's Messi, and it's Vigo. Vigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Irwin. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played back in. Oh no, what has happened here? Beckham. Oh, a delicate chip through. Pirlo. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And we hit half-time. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 39, Rashford.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Scholes. Casemiro. Ericsson. Nicely spread. Cantona. Irwin has it in a wide position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Cantona. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Manchester United, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's on his way! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, distributed tidily. Irwin could try cutting inside here. Crossed in again. And he's being shifted off it. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And it's Ibrahimovic. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cruyff. Oh, super ball. There's the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Scholes. Cantona. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cruyff! Ferdinand getting this one clear. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And it's Eriksson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is ended up in no man's land. Manchester United can consider themselves just about... Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
It's their second corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. Irwin. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross it. It's a mighty effort! He should have put that one away. Figo. Zanetti. Just 5 minutes left. McTominay. Casemiro. Played out to the right. Drilled in low. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Gave it a go, but off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Casemiro. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's having a shot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Ibrahimovic
the screen
taking in the
where number
accolades,
6
having been named
represents
man of the
the
match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Has a look and plays it forward. That's a good ball out wide. Gerassi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafinha. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to...
He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Rafael Leao. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Rooney. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Beckham. Knocks it out wide. Irwin is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Beckham gets into a good position. Played in deep. Punched away. He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Rafinha. And it's Hakimi. Rooney promptly onto that, and that is that. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Camavinga, Rafael Leao, Camavinga, out to the right, and here's Yamal. Oh, good take in a good area, and he's had it nicked away. Beckham. Irwin. Irwin tries making a foray down the right. Hakimi. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Oh, sweet feet. And it's Xavi Alonso looking for a runner. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Irwin. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! Ronaldo is flagged offside. Rafael Leao. Swung over. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. For Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp, played out wide. Rafael Leao. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Yamal, and it's Hakimi. Played up towards the front line. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Zanetti. Marquinhos. Zanetti. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Rashford. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Zanetti. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Irwin is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Played into space out wide. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the finish! Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And here's Rashford. Eriksson. And it's Casemiro. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Best. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Girassi. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Hakimi. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Girassi. Chance! They've scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Eintracht Frankfurt have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency. And they...
Can he finish? It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Eintracht Frankfurt looking to pass their way through. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he cuts out the supply. Deftly away. That's a throw. Cross needs to be good. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 11, Rafinha. Number 17, Rafael Leão. Number 10, Jamal. Coming on the field, number 18, Raul. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 20, Goulet.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Mbappe. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Cole. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Cole was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do. Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Mbappe!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
There will be 3
Beckham.
minutes added time.
Cole. Oh, good spread. Passes short and sharp. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Beckham. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And now I'd just like to read out
Terrific
our
recovery,
fan
a
club members
really
celebrating their
fine
birthdays.
win that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
That's an excellent interception. Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He might be... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Beckham. Ericsson. Ibrahimovic. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good strength. Nicely spread. Irwin. Fired deep towards the back post. And that is a little undercooked. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Pelé can so cleverly... Ibrahimovic!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Rooney. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cantona. Rooney. Oh, that's superb. Xavi Alonso. Scholes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Xavi Alonso. Scholes. And it's Gullit. Pelé. Scholes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Irwin. To Beckham. Ibrahimovic. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
And it's Beckham. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ericsson. And he's chosen to go back. Wan-Bissaka. Now Piqué. Casemiro. Can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this. Cross from Irwin. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rijkaard. Gullit. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cantona. Rooney. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Eriksson. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Always going over the top.
Beckham will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's forced to go back. Irwin. And here's Ibrahimovic, played back. Xavi Alonso. And the counter is on. Oh, played right into his path. Goes for a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rooney, always looking for that half a chance. And it's Ibrahimovic. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Substitution for Manchester United, number 19.
So off we go once more.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Piqué deals with that comfortably. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pele. Casemiro cuts it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's having a good look here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the...
Beckham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Beckham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ibrahimovic. Cantona quietly revving up. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shapes to shoot! Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And he's managed to get free. Scholes. Terrific header. There it is. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Coming on the
Best
field
joining
is
us now, a player,
number 10,
of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Best. Out towards the flank. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Big chance to get at them. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's having a go! Brilliant from Cantona! About as smooth as it gets! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Wan-Bissaka. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Pelé. A temporary retreat here. Beckham. Ronaldo chasing after it. Best. He's away. And the shot. Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Distributed tidily. Taken back almost at once. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Irwin finds himself offside. Manchester United moments now away from seeing this one out.
Minute has been indicated.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a throw. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Fletcher. Can he get on the end of this? Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Cantona claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is ended up in no man's land. Robson. Irwin picks it up out wide. He's got full. It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Cantona. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that's a key interception. Irwin. Casemiro. To Anthony. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. In with the challenge. Best. Cantona looking understandably energised after his goal. Van Basten. Ribéry. Spread it left. Cross to the back post. And that should get the job done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out of play for a throw. Robson does really well to win the ball there. Cantona. Casemiro, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Anthony. Irwin has it in a wide position. Looking to go deep. Big header! And yes, it's there! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but big chance! One-on-one! He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Robson running with the ball. Cantona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Azar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
They get a throw in. Pedri. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Picked out, big chance! And he hits the net. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Best, played out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, super ball! Gets a good foot in there. Irwin just loves to go forward whenever he can.
2 added minutes has been
McTominay.
indicated.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Great vision. Well, that has not gone well. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And it's Ribery. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Bastoni. And he's played it back. Out towards the flank. Costa Curta. Now it's Vitinha. And the cross. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Cantona. Irwin. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nice interception, well timed. Great chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. Bayer claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribery. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's fabulous. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Manchester United have a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to play him in. Hazard. Anthony. And it's Cannavaro. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, well played. And that's a throw-in. Robson. And Casemiro. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Van Basten. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Tries to play it through. Hazard receives it in a wide position.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Has a look and plays it forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 13, Ribery. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 10, Rashford. Number 17,
This looks promising.
Beckham. Number 11, Didier Drogba.
That's a smartly directed ball. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Beckham.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Drogba. And they're quick to get it back. Beckham. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Best. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Vitinha.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great...
And Romario! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe, out to the right, now it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Bale plays it short, lofted in, and he's taking no chances there. Club America have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's neat. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ferdinand. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Neymar. Zola. And they can counter here. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now he's got space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Romario. And it's Bale. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Kimmich. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, that was vital. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zola. Thuram. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's been won straight back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Neymar. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And that's a good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele. That's a throw.
And here's Neymar.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Has a look and plays it forward.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Real chance!
Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Done delicately. And he's gone backward here. And he's had it nicked away. Maldini. Now he's off and running. Pirlo.
Zola.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. And this is...
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's hit the post. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Mbappe receives it in a wide... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
So there was the first half.
Club America really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Cambio en el América. Número 6, número 21, número 15. Entran número 20, número 9, número 16.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Araujo gets over and intercepts. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. Passing is crisp and sharp. Club America come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably...
Takes a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here.
Club America have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rodri, back into the middle. Nice bit of trickery. Deco, and the shot! Howson gets it away. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving...
Tries a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
No, that's been intercepted.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bale. And he skips past his man. Maldini does well to get it back. Looking for the run. Howson gets a foot in here. Park Ji-sung. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Deco. Club America, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. And that's really well manoeuvred. Deco. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he spark a counter here? Park Ji-sung. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Eto'o gets into a good position. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Mbappe. Bale. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lobbed in behind. Zola. And it's Vieira. Club America still ahead by the game's only goal. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Deco. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cross flung in. Up he goes! Against the crossbar.
Club America really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Deco. No, it's come to nothing. Nicked it back. He's having a hit.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Rice. Lovely bit of skill. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And it's Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the ball's gone astray.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Now he's off and running. Luis Suarez. Now who's going to be first to this? Vieira. About to... Can he finish? Iniesta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a searching pass. Oh, cracking ball. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's come loose. Played out wide. Iniesta. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So it is still 0-0. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Played towards the front line. Iniesta. And he's let fly. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. Decent progress down the left. Ibrahimovic. Gullit. And this is Luis Suarez. And Gullit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Thuram. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated. Shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Best. And it's Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Araujo. It's Pirlo. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yaya Toure tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has a look up. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's a little off target. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pirlo. Zola. He's shifting through the gears. Has a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Zola. That's good play. Zola stood his ground strongly. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Club America have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Best. He's picked his way through. He stands tall and strong. Hullet. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Club America have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And he's opted for the long pass. Nicely weighted ball. Club America, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming...
And the finish! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's gone backward here. He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hullet. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Romario. Hullet. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! He's scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Club America grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pelé. The ball has bounced loose now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Taken back almost at once. Hullet. Gives it back. Played back in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Romario. Hullet. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta looking to add to his goal. Now it's Romario. The final 5 minutes.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Club America have it back and can go again. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And here's Forlan. Iniesta just eases him off the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well timed, excellent interception.
2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vieira. Yaya Toure.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Romario taking in the accolades, having been...